The 40th anniversary of the Cradock Four is currently underway in Nxuba in the Eastern Cape. The four anti-apartheid activists from Nxuba, Matthew Goniwe, Fort Calata, Sparrow Mkhonto and Sicelo Mhlauli, known as the Cradock Four, were brutally murdered by the apartheid government back in 1985. An inquest into their deaths was recently opened and is being heard in the Gqeberha High Court. And our reporter Nxuba has the details.
We are in Nxuba in the Eastern Cape, where the Cradock Four is being commemorated through a memorial service today. The Cradock Four is the four struggle stalwarts that did fight for the liberation of this country, and they were brutally murdered by the apartheid government in 1985. Today they're being commemorated here in Nxuba, where people have gathered here at the Ascension Church. But I do have the acting mayor of this municipality, Mr. Malibongwe Fatyela, just to take us through the importance of commemorating the Cradock Four today.
Thank you very much. It is a very important landmark for the people of Chris Hani as a district to have this event commemorated after 40 years. The heroes had fallen. People that have fought, for the liberation that we are enjoying today. So it is a very important milestone, especially for the youth who and nowadays are beginning to see the light of the struggle that was engaged into by people like the Cradock Four and many others like Nelson Mandela.
And the community, would you say that the liberation that the Cradock Four fought for, is the community of this place leaving it?
Yes, indeed, I will say, because the legacy of the previous administration has really been taken forth. It has been corrected. So many things, so many benefits that are due to the people of this area, particularly Cradock. Development has happened. Indeed, we all acknowledge across the country we have not reached a stage where we say there is total liberation and people's the services that are given to people are at a point where we can say it is enough. We're still going on giving services to people, but I can tell you the lives of people of Nxuba have changed dramatically since the time when these heroes were living.
Recently, the inquest into the murders of the Cradock Four was opened again, and what does the community or the government hoping to see from that?
Yes, it is a very important chapter, especially for the families and especially for the surviving widows. It is a very important period of time so that they can be able to understand what happened to the Cradock Four. What is it that they can, as the families take out from that? Because justice, if it is not meted out in the correct way, it leaves a pain that does not heal. So that process is also going to assist the families to heal so that they can move on knowing what happened to their fathers, to their husbands, to their grandfathers, and also to the leaders as far as the community is concerned.
Now, as much as you're saying that you can see the liberation that they fought for, but not to a full extent, what would you say some of the challenges that the municipality is still facing that you need maybe assistance on national level?
Yes, particularly with respect to the local municipality, I think there's so much assistance that is needed in terms of the infrastructure, because most of the townships that we are living in are living on an infrastructure that is very dilapidated, and it's an old infrastructure. The resources that we're drawing from the service delivery, like your water sources and everything, your electricity, those were meant for a very few part of the community. Now they've been extended to cover a whole lot of people. So we need to invest more on infrastructure so that, things like load shedding and everything cannot happen, so that people can begin to enjoy a better life that was envisaged when the Freedom Charter was written.
Okay.